So I feel like it's an important thing for us to have, you know, a relationship. And for you to know that person that's talking to you on this computer screen. Hey. And the other day I was listening to some very old music that I hadn't heard since about high school. And it brought back all these glorious memories. So I felt like why not go through a playlist of music that I listened to in high school and just recall to you any memory that I have from that song. And the other thing is that the person that I was in high school was probably the worst that I will ever be. So if you know me at my worst, it can only go up from here, right? But we're gonna try anyway. So let me go through some music and let's hope that this works out. Okay. Music makes you lose control. See? I'm already going. So this song always reminds me of two things. First of all, white chicks. Second of all, was one of my friends in high school who was a fairly large man who for whatever reason felt like it was appropriate to just like walk down the halls of our high school just singing this song at the top of his lungs. And that was for a while his remark to everything. But Kyle, how's it going?
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound.
What's next? So before I started dating my current boyfriend, we were on a bus and we were like listening to an iPod together. Classic. And this song like came on shuffle. And the thing is like at this time I kind of understood that he was like interested in me, but I was not sure if I was interested in him at this point. And I don't remember how he said it or what he said, but he said something about this song that gave me like the feeling and reaction of, oh god, you're gonna try and turn this into like our song because I have brown eyes. And because I didn't want to lead him on, I was just like, yeah, my dad used to sing me this song all the time. My dad's never sung me that song in my life. I flat out lied to that man. I just was like, this will shut it down completely because you won't want to sing me the same song my dad used to sing me. Hi, baby. I feel like every person that was in high school when this song came out has the exact same memory as I do, which was you in your friend's basement YouTubing how to do this dance. Don't pretend like you didn't. Don't pretend like you didn't. Just watch him lead it. Now I have an older sister who's 10 years older than me, and she had me memorize all the lyrics to the song, and what she told me was, Lauren, you're older and you can drive, you'll know your rights according to Jay-Z. So here's a little history for you. This song became popular due to the movie Step Up, which is also the movie in which I saw for the first time my future husband, Channing Tatum. This song was like when you were at a club or like at a dance party for a very long time. When this song came on, this was a song that like everybody knew and just like ran out there. You know, like right now, like when Trap Queen comes on and everybody runs, that's what this was. This is the that of my day. It literally like blew my mind how much I like this song. But when the song came out, I was still young enough that like bad words were like something that you shouldn't do. Maybe it was just like a goody two shoes, I don't know.
Nice lady.
Like, where we had our math class this year was like just on computers and you all had your own personal math level and whatever. And like our teacher left and I like clicked out of our math and like showed him this music video like before the teacher came back, and we were just like, ooh, this is so bad. Crazy kid I was. So when I was a senior in high school, we went on this like biking tour, and it was like a pretty intense like biking like trip. It was like mountain biking in Tennessee, and a bunch of like, you know, 15 to like 18-year-olds and like 2 adults. And you camped the entire week, and then you just, every day you went on all these biking trails. But on this biking tour, I don't know why, but like every time like the hill would get really hard, I would just sit there and like sing the words to this song to my friends, and it was just something you do. And you know, I'm like a pretty scrawny, like gangly little freak. On the very last day of this trip, we're going down like the hardest trail and this and that, and there's this point where you're going downhill. My idiot self like hears some noise and like, yes, I did. There's this like squirrel there, and just as I look back, like where my bike was headed directly was like a little dip in the like, so it was like, and the front wheel of my bike got like stuck in the dip, so my bike like flipped forward with me on it, and I like hit the front of my handles into my chest and just like toppled, and my friend was there too, and she just like pulls off and like goes to save me, and I ended up having to like go to the hospital and I like couldn't breathe. You know, I ended up being fine, but yeah, every time I hear this song I just think of eating it in Tennessee on a bike. This song was like one of my favorite songs in high school, and I had another friend who also loved this song. We both loved basketball, and it was just like, we were like one person and it was great. And like still to this day, she's like one of my favorite people. I haven't talked to her in years, but I just have so many good memories with her. I'm like, no, you're just one of my favorite people forever. And we would just do all this like ridiculous stuff, and I can't even remember half the crap that we probably did. Where I went to high school was like a really crappy little tiny town, and sometimes we would ditch class and just like go to McDonald's and get parfaits. Like the dollar parfaits from McDonald's were like so good, and we loved them so much that when she turned 18, we like had a list of like ridiculous things we were gonna go do. And one of the things was we went to McDonald's and we bought 18 parfaits, and they literally made us like pull up and like sit and wait because they had to go into the freezer because they didn't have that many parfaits unfrozen. And we ate as many stupid dollar parfaits that we could. We had like a bunch of these parfaits left over, and we were like, well, like what do we do with these? So we ended up just like driving around and just giving them out to people. Like one person was like pulled over on the side of the road, like their car had broken down, and we were like, here's a parfait, it might make your day better. And like there were some construction workers that didn't want our parfaits, and like I don't know. And the entire time we listened to Passion Pit, and this song explicitly was the best one on the CD. I don't know. Who was I in high school? I don't know. And we're actually gonna call that a day here. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope this was actually interesting and turned out. If you have any memories based off of the same songs I just played, or just new ones, leave them down below. Because I think that these stories are so funny. Mine weren't even that funny. I sent a couple of my friends the idea of this video before I actually shot it to make sure to get their opinions, and they all had such funnier stories than I did, so I think it's a good way to learn about people. So leave me your funny stories below, and I hope that you actually enjoyed this, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day!